My name is Hanimidi Gulani, 20 years old, born on January 27, 2003 at Tandakol, Lingayon. I live in Tandakol. My father is a farmer. My mother is a housewife. I have three siblings, Ricky Jr., Roy, Clint, Gulani. I currently studying at PCF, taking up BS Cream. I have happy and simple life. I like helping my parents in our farm. I love working in our farm. Since I was a kid, the occupation of my family is farming. So I get used to it. Working in our farm, even if the sun is so shine, it's fine with me. I am doing what I'm doing. My work in our farm is weeding in our plant, cutting grasses with the use of machete, and planting green onions or sibuyas and bagu beans. Also, sometimes spraying insecticides to our plants if my father allow me to spray. I am happy if he allow me. It's my pleasure. I love planting root crops in our farm like sweet potato, water yam, cocoa yam, taro root, cassava, and etc. It's one of my hobby. If my root crops grow and ready to harvest, me and my brother will be the one harvest it like sweet potato and bring it to our house to cook it. Sweet potato is yummy once it cooked. My whole family is happy eating sweet potato. When I was a kid, 1 to 4 years old, we're living at Cabanglasan, Bukidnon. Our plant there is grown maybe 1 to 2 hectares. Years passed, my parents decided to transfer our living at Tandakol, where the parents of my mother live. I was 5 years old that time when we transfer place. I'm sad that time because we're leaving the place where I get used. When we arrive at Tandakol, I feel amazed the place. It's amazing. We don't have house at first and my grandfather let us to live in his other house far from the city. We only have few neighbor there. The place is so peaceful and there's many kinds of fruit. So we start planting for us to have food. A place is far from the city. When led to walk, I don't know how many kilometers towards to the city. There's a small river where need to pass by. I'm preschool that time and I walk alone and sometimes I walk together with my grade 6 neighbor and I get used to walk alone. Also sometimes my mother accompany me if she had something to buy. When we're dismissed and my teacher go to their farm, I come with her because their farm is near to our house. And if she's not going, I go home alone. Sometimes I go to my grandparents' house and eat there before going home. And my grandmother give me snack for me to eat while working, but I didn't eat it. I'll bring it to our house and so that me and my brother will eat together. I think when I'm my grandfather's house for 1 year, my parents saving money so we can make our own house after 1 year living in my grandfather's house. My grandparents parents of my mother offer us to leave their house because they only two living there and we go there we're living with my grandparents house. When my parents saved enough money to make our own house, we built our house beside of my uncle house, brother of my mother. I was grade 2 that time when we have our own house, a simple house to be exact. We're so happy that we have our own house after years. I studied at Tandakol Elementary School together with my brothers. We go to school together but sometimes we fight. It's normal for siblings. Our pocket money is piso. It's enough for us. We can buy lollipop or Yahoo or Monster, etc. that the price is 1 peso only. We experience eating cooked banana and lunch because we don't have rice at the time, but we still satisfy the food. It's delicious. We go to the farm to get some banana. We harvest our corn and so we don't have to buy rice. We also have green onions. We sell it and that help our daily needs. When I was grade 4, my parents bought the lot and house of my uncle because he sell it and he was like to transfer living. So he offered it to my parents and my parents don't have any doubts to buy it. We transfer to our new house and my father renovate the house. He make it a little huge and we break our first simple house and transfer to the materials to I experience eating rice with salt, sometimes dried fish, but our most dish is vegetable. That time we rarely eat social food. Life is hard, we're simple and poor, but I'm contented of it. We eat 3 times a day, same as other family do. My parents didn't let us sleep without eating. They are so caring with us. I graduated elementary on 2015. My pocket money is only 1 peso every day, rarely 5 peso. My elementary life was full of happiness. If me and my brother don't have class, we go to our farm to help our parents. We do weeding grass to our plants, green onions and flowers, also the bagu beans. When I was in high school, I studied at Lingayo National High School because Sitio Tandakol that time don't have high school, elementary only. High school is so far from our house. It it's in our barangay and I think that's 5.6 kilometer, very far. We need to sacrifice for our dream and life. I need to wake up early when I was studying high school for me to be not late in school. I need to start walking exactly at 5:20 a.m. together with my classmates. We walk fast every morning, then we arrive in our school I think 6:40 a.m. If we don't have energy to walk, we arrive in our school near 7 a.m. When our teacher dismissed us for lunch break, me and my friend are going to the banana tree or dole beside in our school. We eat our lunch there and after eating, we relax lying at the leaves of banana we get. When the time is near to 12 p.m. for our first subject in the afternoon, we go back to school. I graduated my high school year 2021. I'm happy that time. I can see the eyes of my parents that time that they are happy and proud of me. After I graduated, I go to the CDO to find job. My aunt helped me with my requirements. I'm 18 old. I'm 18 years old that time and luckily I hired in Del Monte. But the work is so hard and my parents called me to go home and so I resigned and go home and I decided to continue my study in college. I stopped my study 1 year. My parents support me. They are always there in every step of my life. My family is one of my strengths. They are the reason why I keep fighting and motivated every day. My biggest goal in life is to help my family.